Hello everyone, this is Nivedita Singh from Assistant Professor from Sri Rawatpura Sarkar University. Today we will discuss about basic law of electrical circuit. Here we will discuss about Ohm's law, Kirchhoff law and many more things. Where we will discuss Ohm's law. Ohm's law is a property of a material to resist a flow of current known as resistance. We know mathematically R equals to rho L upon A. The unit of R is ohm. Where rho is the resistivity of a material, L is the length of the material, A is the cross-sectional area of a material. This is the symbolic diagram of resistance. Now we know a proper statement of a Ohm's law. A voltage across a resistor is directly proportional to the current flowing through a resistor. So we know V equals to I. V is proportional to I, where constant of proportionality between V and I is the resistance. So V equals to IR. There are different types of resistor. They are wire wound type, carbon type, fixed variable resistor. Variable resistor is shown by the arrow sign. Now, to extreme value of resistance, either it will be a 0 or it will be infinity. The value of resistor will be 0 when the circuit is short circuited, and the value of resistor will be infinity if the circuit is open circuited. How it comes? It comes when the circuit is short circuited, then maximum current will be flow. Then maximum current will be flow. So the value of I is maximum and the value of voltage will be 0. So R equals to V upon I. So R equals to 0 upon I. So the R equals to 0. And in the second case, when the value of when the circuit is open circuited, so no current will be flowed, and the value of R equals to V upon I. So V upon 0. Then it means value of resistance will be infinity. Now we will discuss about conductance. Conductance is the reciprocal of resistance. So G equals to 1 upon I, denoted. Conductance is denoted by G. G equals to 1 upon R. As we know, R equals to V upon I. So G equals to I upon V. The unit of conductance is Siemens. Conductance is the ability of an element to conduct current. Power in a resistor, as we know, P equals to VI. So P equals to V equals to IR. So P equals to I square into R, as well as P equals to V upon R. Power is always positive. Now we come to the next topic, Kirchhoff law. For knowing the Kirchhoff law, first we have to know some topology. First one is a branch. Branch represents a single element such as a voltage source or a resistor. Here in a circuit I'll show you the branch. There are several branches. First branch is the branch which connect a 5 ohm resistor. Second is branch in which 10 volt battery is connected. 6 ohm resistor connected. This is also called a branch. 2 ampere current source is connected, also called a branch. The second one is node. A node is a point of connection between two or more branches. So there is a one branch which connect 10 volt battery and 5 ohm resistor. So these two branches connected by a point. This point is called a node. Another node is this. The next one is this. Why? Because there are two branches are connected. The third one is loop. A loop is any closed path in a circuit. There are mainly two types of loop. The first one and the second loop. Two or more elements are in series if they exclusively share a single node and consequently share the same current. Two or more elements are in parallel if they are connected to the same two nodes and consequently have the same voltage across them. So, in this circuit, 1 ohm and 2 ohm are in parallel because they are connected to the same two nodes. 10 volt and 4 ohm are also parallel because they are also connected the same two nodes. 5 ohm is series with 1 ohm and 2 ohm. Now we come to the Kirchhoff current law. Kirchhoff current law states that the algebraic sum of current entering a node is always 0. This is a circuit diagram. The point which connect all the currents, the current will be 0 here. Mathematically, summation of I equals to 0. Now Kirchhoff voltage law. Kirchhoff voltage law states that the algebraic sum of all voltage around a closed path is 0. From the circuit, algebraic sum of V1, V2, V3, V4, V5 will be 0. Mathematically, Vn equals to 0. Thank you everyone.